Always keeping it real. It's time for the Day Drop Show, bitches. Alright, it's Newsflash today. Okay, let's see what we have. Well, we got some more shit coming up. Yep, it is going down in September. Government shut down because motherfuckers can't get along. Alright, let's see what this article says.
Alright, folks. So, we have an article here that says for Trump wall, Mexico is out, government shutdown is in. Damn shame. All tax dollars is wasting away worrying about this. Mexico didn't even come up when President Donald Trump vowed yet again to build the wall during the campaign rally. Yes, it was an official Trump campaign re-election rally in Phoenix on Tuesday. All that chaos. The crowd, which ate up the red meat Trump threw them during the frenzied pandemic event, didn't even seem to notice. Of course not. Now, instead of threatening Mexico, as he should have, Trump is threatening the government shutdown if Congress doesn't make U.S. tax dollars open up their coffers to build the wall. Well, this is my sense on this. Who the fuck is going to pay for the wall? Come on. We ain't got all day. These motherfuckers still getting through. Stop playing. Seriously. Now, you already know who was supposed to pay for the wall. Mexico. Correct? Mexico, you got the money. Motherfuckers better stop playing over there. Now, that is the article. This is not fake news. This is real. Okay? As we always say, we keep it real on this show. Motherfuckers need to stop playing. Government do a shutdown. Okay, so don't even think about shutting it down so these damn kids ain't going to school when it's time. Parents gonna be very upset. Alright, let's see what else we got on here today.
The obstructionist Democrats would like us not to do it, but believe me, we have to close down our government. We're building that wall. Let me be very clear to Democrats in Congress who oppose a border wall and stand in the way of border security. You are putting all of America's safety at risk. You're doing that. The Senate, we have to get rid of what's called the filibuster rule. We have to. And if we don't, the Republicans will never get anything passed. You're wasting your time. We have to get rid of the filibuster rule. Right now, we need 60 votes and we have 52 Republicans. That means that 8 Democrats are controlling all of this legislation. We have over 200 bills. And we have to speak to Mitch, and we have to speak to everybody. And I want to tell you, we have some great Republican senators. We really
poised to vote on a spending bill without any money for his border wall. President Trump fired off an angry tweet saying our country needs a good shutdown in September to fix mess. The president fuming as Democrats declare victory.
No money for the border wall, not one plug nickel.
Democrats also held off cuts to domestic programs like medical research and the environment. Even though Trump didn't get most of what he wanted, today the president called it a win anyway.
This is what winning looks like.
The president pointing to increased funding for border security.
We have more money now for the border than we've gotten in 10 years. The Democrats didn't tell you that. They forgot. In their notes, they forgot to tell you that.
The Democrats' victory lap clearly not sitting well with the president.
I think the president is frustrated with the fact that he negotiated in good faith with the Democrats and they went out to try and spike the football and make him look bad.
But calling for a shutdown, would that be good for Republicans?
Schumer's over there in the cloakroom smiling on the front page of every newspaper today, right? So I think what President Trump is saying is we need to get our act together.
The finger pointing over who won the spending fight today, overshadowing an even bigger battle.
Mr. Leader, when are we going to see a vote on health care?
For weeks, constituents venting. At At the center of the fight now, pre-existing conditions. House Republicans pushing a bill that would allow states to opt out of the requirement preventing insurance companies from discriminating against people with those conditions. Tonight, a key Republican, the former chair of the committee that helped draft the legislation, says he cannot support the current bill without those protections for people with pre-existing conditions.
This amendment torpedoes that, and I told the leadership I cannot support this bill with this provision in it.
A big blow for Republicans as they scramble to push healthcare reform over the finish line.
So let's get live.
Oh my God, best news ever. Yes, see, motherfucking proof. How come they not putting that shit on the news? Best news ever. Fucking wall gonna get built. Wall gonna get built. Make a rap out of that shit. Best news ever. Best news ever. Best news ever. Best news ever.
From crossing the border. In fact, it doesn't stop hardly anything from crossing the border. This does. And that's what we got in this deal, and that's why we're so excited about the opportunities that we have to follow through on the president's promises to secure the southern border. So unless we have the other picture, I'll take a couple questions.
That's what keep drugs from coming over the border. They tunnel underneath the border.
This is the border, the general left. This is the wall, by the way, that DHS said they want. I've sat in the Oval Office of the president. We've talked about bricks and mortar. We've talked about concrete walls. This is what DHS wants. Why? Because it actually works better. You can tunnel under anything. I will answer your question, okay? You can see through this one, okay? It's actually safer. Well, we have this in place now, and we do. It's actually safer for our Border Patrol agents. You can talk to the DHS about the details, but there's been a dramatic reduction in attacks on our Border Patrol agents where they can see through the wall because nobody's throwing anything over the top at them. This is what DHS wanted. It's also half of the cost, so we can build twice as much of it. This is a huge win for border security.
The president, as you know, tweeted out this morning that looking ahead to fiscal year 18, a shutdown may be just the thing that's needed to clean up this budget mess. Do you agree with him on that? Can you expand on that?
I've been through a couple of shutdowns. Let me answer that question this way. That's a good discussion to have in September. I think the president is frustrated with the fact that he negotiated in good faith with the Democrats and they went out to try and spike the football and make him look bad. So it doesn't surprise me at all that his frustrations were manifested in that way. We've got a lot to do between now and September. I don't anticipate a shutdown in September. But if negotiations, if the Democrats aren't going to behave any better than they have in the last couple of days, it may be inevitable.
How would a shutdown clean up the mess?
Look, there's a lot. Sooner or later, we'll have to start doing something different. All right. I think I can make the argument, and I think I just did, that we've made something dramatically different here today by getting rid of parity, by going that dollar to dollar and getting to something new, okay? That may help us change town a little bit. But if we get to September and it's still business as usual, nothing changes, and it takes a shutdown to change it, I have no problem with that. The gentleman in the back.
Okay, is it me? Or is that motherfucker on the left looking kind of weird? What's going on? Body language ain't looking all so right. Wonder what's going on. I wonder what's really going on.
Are you shocked to hear that? And we're doing very well in healthcare. We'll see what happens. This is a great bill. This is a great plan. And this will be great healthcare. It's evolving. It was never a give up. The press sort of reported that it was like a give up. There's no give up. We started. Remember, it took Obamacare 17 months. I've really been negotiating this for 2 months, maybe even less than that, because we have a 30-day period where we did lots of other things the first 30 days. But this has really been 2 months. And this is a continuation. And the plan gets better and better and better. And it's gotten really, really good. And a lot of people are liking it a lot. We have a good chance of getting it soon. I'd like to say next week, but I believe we'll get it. And whether it's next week or shortly thereafter. As far as keeping the government open, I think we want to keep the government open.